my goodness. Good morning, everybody. I look crazy. This is legit what happens when you do not wear a bonnet to bed. I look a mess, but we give God praise because it's a new day and give me just a second, you know? I'll get myself together. So today, honestly, I want to wash my hair. I've had these micro links in I got my hair done like March 16th. Oh, so how long has that been? I got my hair done March 16th. Today is March 28th. So my hair is, so in 2 days, it would make 2 weeks that I've had my hair done. I don't know if that's good or bad, but my hair is itchy and dirty and I know it needs to be washed. Today, I'm going to use the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Flax Seed. Yeah. Shea Moisture got some smelling good products. Lord have mercy. Whether you still use it or not, Shea Moisture has really like held it down. Yeah, I just want to slick my hair up because I have a meeting today. I have some work that I need to finish. I have some content to plan out. I'm a little bummed because I wanted to go to my studio today and film some content, but of course I want to film on a nice sunny day because my windows in there are just so beautiful. So I'm like, the last thing I want to do is go in there on a gloomy day. I might just wait till tomorrow. Hopefully, I have to check the weather. Tomorrow might be a little better. Okay, that's just what it's gonna have to look like for now. It doesn't look the best, but guess what? I don't care. Oh, you guys, that also reminds me, I need to make a purchase too because I got this in, you know, like when you purchase stuff from Sephora and they give you like a little goodie bag of stuff. This was in it, and this is by the brand called Fresh, and it's this Lotus night cream. It's like a recovery night cream. Honey, bump nighttime. This is gonna be an everyday cream. This is amazing. So I have been contemplating, I wanna see like how my face continues to react to it. But I used it for the first time last night because my face got really irritated while in Arizona. Yeah, it's still a little irritated, but it does have a smell to it. I'm not crazy about it, but the way it makes my face feel, and look how cute the itty bitty little bottle is. Like, are you kidding me? Okay, y'all check me. I need to pay, and I don't know why my camera's zoomed in right now. I need to pay light bill. Y'all see how dark my office is? That's how gloomy it is outside. I have one window in here, but that's how gloomy it is right now. It is. What else I need to, oh, water bill is due. Y'all, my water bill is so cheap. Oh, phone bill. Ugh. Up, you guys. So my insurance policy is not renewing because they have decided to clock out from the people that I get my insurance through. So I have to, let's see.
Operator, how may I direct your call?
Hi, I got a notice in the mail of a non-renewal.
Okay, I'll get customer care to help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
Insurance customer care. Due to high call volume, your wait time may be longer than expected.
Child, I just got off the phone, like, that won't no help. I don't know what my car is. It's saying car 022D. I don't know what that means because I'm trying to get new insurance and it's not working. I just hate how like your insurance will literally throw you to the wind. Like they're ending their contract and then they just leave you out to dry. I'm gonna call them because y'all not gonna leave me like that. Y'all will help me find some new insurance since y'all not gonna renew your contract. I've been under y'all for a couple years now and I like my insurance. I get a lot of coverage. It is cheap. Good morning. I recently got a notice in the mail about a non-renewal, but they told me to get in contact with the actual agent and to help me further find new insurance, I suppose. So is that something you can help me with?
Yeah, I can try to point you in the right direction. Okay, what's your name?
Jaylin is spelled J-A-E-L-A-N.
Very pretty name.
Oh, thank you.
We have been shopping the insurance of everybody when it comes up for renewal to get you.
And my renter's insurance was through you guys as well. Is that?
That will also
Okay, so we have new renters insurance and we have a new auto insurance. So my long list of duties, I can check 2 things off today. So we can mark off renters insurance and car insurance. So I still need to renew my LLC. I posted my YouTube video. So now I just need to figure out if I'm gonna work in-house or what today. So I'm trying to figure out what I wanna do because I need to figure out, because it's already 11. So if I wanna work in the studio, I need to go ahead and do that. Guys, I just dropped off my Avery butt. She is at the groomers now, so she needed a nice coat refresh and get her hair cut down some, all the things. But I think I'm going to pop up a car dealership, not where I purchased my car because I don't live there anymore, but there is another one where I live now, and I'm gonna pop up on them and just be like, do you guys do inspections here? And also, there is something hanging down at the bottom of my car, and I don't like that because sometimes, you know, like when you pull into, I mean it could be anything, grocery store, depending on where you live, grocery store, gas station, I mean anything, and like when you turn in, it has like that dip. Every time I pull into something and I turn in sideways like usual, I don't go head, you know, straight head in or whatever, it's like scraping the bottom of my car, and that is not something that usually happens with my car. So when I took my mom out of town for her birthday the other week, we kept on, like, there were like some dips in the road, and I kept on like it was just like scratching noise under my car. So long story short, I looked up under the car and there is something dangling, and I don't know what it is, and I'm just, every time I get in the car, I'm just like, I need to go to the shop, I need to go to the shop, I need to go to the shop. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't make an appointment, but at this point, there are so many things I have to do for a renewal this year. Like my LLC, I had to get new insurance. I get kicked off my dad's insurance this year because I'm turning 26, so I get knocked off, so I have to find new health insurance. And yeah, like there's just so many things I have to renew. So like now I need to get an inspection sticker that ends this month. So honestly, it's good that I might go check on it today. My tags run out in September. So I'm like, everything needs to be renewed this year. So it's just like, boy. But also, guys, can y'all believe we are making our way to the middle of the year? I know I'm like rushing it a little bit because it's just April. By the time this vlog goes up, it'll probably be April already. So happy April. Cannot stand this time of the year. It's tax season, so yippee for that. But all good. God is making a way. But yeah, I'm just like, this year is the year of renewal. Which there's a word in that, okay? This is a year of renewal, and like already in my life, I have already had like a renewed mindset towards a lot of things. God has really been like showing me myself in certain situations, and that's been my prayer. It's a scary prayer, but you know, I think that just shows a lot of maturity and growth in the Lord. You know, when you pray like, God, show me myself, show me where I get it wrong, where I still mess up, where I don't uphold what I need to uphold, or represent you in a way that I need to represent you, like whatever it is. You know, if you're still gossiping, if you're still, you know, having a negative mind towards things, or if you're just irresponsible with money, it could be anything. Those are just a few examples. It could be anything. This has definitely been a season of renewal for me. Like just the beginning of the year till now, it has been such a renewal time for me. So shout out to anybody else that is going through like a renewal season. This is a season of renewal. Let's renew some things. Let's start some things over. Some things are expiring, and it's time to get new policies. It's time to get a new way of thinking. It's time to get a new way of moving about your life. Renew your way of how you handle God and how you feel about God, and how you know, how you feel about your relationship with God, and how you actually conduct your relationship with God, and how you, it's a lot of things. So whoever this word is for, because I know it's for me. So if this word is for you, then yeah. But it is definitely a time of renewing a lot of things. And I'm just noticing that God has used people in this season. God has used certain situations in this season to really show me myself. And I'm taking that and I'm running with it, because it is showing me where I do need to renew a lot of things when it comes to my mind. It's always been a time to focus on the Lord, continue to grow in the Lord, continue to seek after his face, and all the things. So it's just been a renewal season for me, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's definitely been a renewal season. That's my 2 cents for today. But anyway, she needed a good old grooming session, so she is super dirty right now. And it's not even that she was dirty, it was just she was dirty. I don't care, she was dirty. I take her to this place. I've been taking her to this place for the last several months now, and she has her go-to person, and that was my goal, was for Avery to have a go-to designated groomer that she's used to and that actually loves her. And I don't know, the girl is super dope who grooms her, and she just loves on her. And anyway, speaking of new season, renewal of things, I'm excited because it just makes me look forward to getting closer to God and just, you know, conducting my life in a better and healthier manner. And there are a lot of things that I recognize that I'm not as healthy as I thought. So guess who's going back to therapy? Me. And it's no shame in my game, and I'm gonna go through BetterHelp as I did before. I remember you, I'm sure you guys remember me talking about BetterHelp before, but BetterHelp is super dope. This video is not sponsored. It's been sponsored in the past, but it's legit. BetterHelp is pretty dope with how you're able to go on the platform and they match you up with somebody. And I just feel like it takes some stress off of trying to find the perfect person, because like you can literally go on there and do like a survey, questionnaire type of thing, and based on your answers they set you up with someone who specializes in certain traumas, who is a Christian or who is black or who is white or who is whatever, like, you know, customize pretty much who your therapist will be, you know. And based on how you want to communicate, you can do, you know, virtual calls, you can just do messages if you're not, you know, a sit on the camera type of person. It just makes things really, really dope when it comes to finding a therapist. So I'm gonna go through BetterHelp again. They're pretty affordable. They charge every week. I do believe it is billed. When I was doing it, it was billed at one time. Honestly, it's another bill that I don't want to have to like have, but you know, I think it'll be good. You guys, I do apologize for swapping in between cameras. One is just a little more, you know, conducive to moving around a lot. The other one is pretty heavy. But, oh, gosh, my couch needs to be clean. Actually, these can go. I got on one of my little nose patches. I know y'all probably tired of me talking about these things, but like, they work for real and I like them. And I don't know, it just makes me feel like it's being taken care of, even though it is being taken care of while I'm running errands. But I'm waiting on my food to get here. But Avery is ready at the groomers, and I feel like I should have been ordered food, but I didn't. So now I'm like, I guess I'm just like waiting for my food to get here so I can leave, because they close at 5 and it's 4:03, so I have time. But to get to the groomer place is like almost 20 minutes away. So okay, so I know I was talking to you guys about my Zara order. So I did overnight it, and it just got here. So let's open it up. Ooh, I already like it. This is the front, and in the back is like this low cut for the back. That's gonna look real cute for the summer. So these are just a good nude pair of heels. These are just a good, nice nude pair of heels. Love that. Honestly, these could go together. Then the star of the show, what I was really waiting on, was this. Oh, she's perfect already. I'm not even wasting any time. I am wearing her right now. This will give Michael, whoever's delivering my food, some time to get here, because I gotta go and I don't want to leave my food sitting outside while I'm gone. I at least want to bring it inside. I'll eat it when I get back. But this is so cute. Oh, this is perfect, and it's so soft. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this, y'all. This is so cute. You see? Now this is what I call crossbody, comfy, and I can fit stuff in it. And it's cuter with today's outfit. I'm gonna just sit right here and switch my purse out. I'm really excited about this bag, I really am. Like I said, I still like it. It's just not as, it's like it's puffy now. I mean, it's not as puffy anymore, so I don't know. One thing about my door is stupid. Keeps sliding open. I do want a couple of bites. I got some water, and I got Panda Express to get something quick. Not always my first choice, but in Jesus' name, amen. about it ain't. I don't know.
Yeah. Look, Boogie. Look, y'all, we are in her groomers. Look at how look how cute she is.
9:30, 12:30.
Okay, we'll leave.
Okay, and what's your doodle's name?
Boo Boo, you ready to go?
N-A-L-A.
Okay. We are en route. Everybody is doing her looking out of the window sessions.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improved, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard. Number one fan, your side, you applaud. Got me think about inside the walls. Words cut deep, it's like a sword. Making me better, you hotter than pepper, You with a big stepper who chasing a cheddar, All of these women, they not on your level, You like a mix of business and pleasure, You a move body giving interviews. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tatted up, cover wounds, different vibe, you know improved, but you ain't even flexing. 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 But you ain't even flexing.
What is up, you guys? I'm filming a TikTok right now, so I'll just let you guys watch behind the scenes of how I'm doing that. Where's my foundation? Let's get it. Combo right now is my Laura Mercier foundation with a little bit of this tinted illuminizer just to give me a glow. I'm doing construction outside of my house right now, and it is foundation. My skin is finally getting back to normal. Please excuse all the noises. They're doing construction outside of my home right now. So I need to say that I've been searching high and low for the Black Opal foundation. I have not been able to find it. I know obviously where Black Opal is sold, but I've checked their website, I've checked Walmart, I've checked different other sellers who sell Black Opal, and my shade that the makeup artist Tiana had recommended for me, cannot find it. So Black Opal, I need your help. She recommended Champagne Beige, and compared to what I was working with before, this is a big upgrade. This is a big step in the right direction. So yeah, I'm with my favorite blush. This is by Rare Beauty. Morning, everybody. The next several days, I will be on a mission to officially unpacking my home. Tired of looking at boxes and stuff that's just not done being fixed. So I'm gonna start off by making my bed though. That's what I can do. I be recording, you can't even see nothing, child. I'm gonna take this downstairs with me. I think this chunky blanket would look nice on my couch. I've been contemplating if I wanted, there's just several places in the house I need to clean today. And I've been getting like in my head, sorry guys. Hey, Bookie. Okay, somebody's awake. I've been getting like in my head about, exactly what I want to do in terms of cleaning. It's like I have so much I want to do and I can't think straight. But one thing I did do, you guys remember my Papa-san chair from my old apartment? I put that over here, and I thought this was a cute little nook area. I could come here and have some morning tea, morning coffee, morning whatever. I could come right here and read. I'm by the window. I would like to add like a cute little plant. Last thing I'm gonna do is crowd this space. I already got Avery's little toys right here, which Avery's toys could easily be moved somewhere. Like it doesn't always have to stay right there. I really want to figure out what I'm gonna do with these photos, because I kind of want to put them up somewhere. So there's that. Also, I have curtains that I want to put up, like a curtain rod. I might not get to the curtain rod today, but I know I want to do something like that. Also, this little wall right here, I love my little bench. I think that's super cute. And I want to put something here, but I wasn't sure
if I should do my little love never fails or do something else, because I got a bunch of mirrors and at some point I want to put my mirrors up. But let me not get ahead of myself. Let me start the day off in the word. So let's get into the word of God. I've started to read the story of King David. So I am in 1 Samuel still. And I've really been like taking my time kind of getting through 1 Samuel. There's just a lot of information in there that I don't want to miss, especially the story of King David. So I figured let's read together. So I'm not all the way back drinking coffee, but I did have a tiny glass yesterday and I made me an even smaller glass today. Just because the Celsius drinks do good in terms of giving me energy, but I don't want it to like OD. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like the Celsius drink just kind of does too much a little bit. So it just depends. So yeah, we're gonna get into the story of King David. Also, I'm really excited because I found like a new way I want to do content, because I wanted to introduce fashion to my content now, but I wanted to do it a little differently. So make sure you guys head to my Instagram to check it out. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So this is the one I posted yesterday already. I love how they came out. So you guys will see it here first, but let me show you the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna post it today because I don't want to like back to back it. So I have something else I'm gonna post today, but
are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be.
So do you see like the vibe I'm kind of going for when it comes to like my fashion content? Like I want it to be movement. I'm not with like the trends. I'm not a super colorful dresser. Like a lot of things are neutral. Like I'm looking at some of my shoes stacked up right there and literally everything is either gray or of like a neutral color, like a cream beige, something like that. Hence my very neutral home. And that's just me and I've accepted it and it's okay. With that being said, yeah, so like the way I dress, I want it to be very eclectic. I keep using the word eclectic. Let me see if that word even matches before I even... All right, eclectic means deriving ideas, style, or taste from a broad and diverse range of sources. Anyway, let's get into David. Okay, so in 1 Samuel, I left off at chapter 17, I think. So what I've been reading here lately is Samuel anoints David as king. Because before it was supposed to be Saul, but Saul was dropping the ball, okay? Saul wasn't given what was supposed to be gave. To go back a little bit in chapter 15, he was rejected as king. Chapter 15, verse 4 is talking about, it says, then Saul summoned the troops and counted them at Telaim, 200,000 foot soldiers and 10,000 men of Judah. So he was supposed to set the attack. And the commentary I'm reading here is saying that he may have had the intention of obeying God. That's not what was going down. It also says that, but as the battle raged and the Israelites got the upper hand, Saul apparently got a big head. Though he struck down the Amalekite, he spared King Agag and the best of the animals. These became spoils of war. In spite of the Lord's explicit command, Saul and his troops were not willing to destroy what God said to destroy. So as you can see, like Saul was supposed to be coming in leadership, but he was mishandling. Ooh, that's a word. He was mishandling his leadership. He was literally going against the very assignments that God had been giving him. So chapter 15, verse 10, it says, it is sad but not surprising to read God's word to Samuel regarding Saul's actions. I regret that I made Saul king. Imagine God sitting here saying, I regret putting you in leadership for something because you have just completely mishandled the assignment, mishandled the leadership, mishandled the position that I put you in. It says, clearly God is omniscient and knew how his reign would turn out. Nevertheless, he was genuinely grieved by Saul's rebellion against him. Saul likewise was affected. He became angry and cried out to the Lord all night. No one's sin is a vacuum, or our disobedience affects God and it affects the people in our lives. And then it talks about how self-glorification seemed to have been Saul's intent in destroying or disobeying orders, because when Samuel came to confront him, he was told that the king had gone to Carmel to set up a monument for himself. When Samuel caught up with Saul at Gilgal, Saul had his story all lined up and even had the gall to start with the testimony of obedience. I have carried out the Lord's instructions. So it's like Samuel quickly brought Saul back to reality with his world of self-justification. So saying all that to say, Saul was rejected as king. He had mishandled the assignments. He mishandled what he was supposed to do. So guess what? He was replaced. And I didn't realize that this was already spoken of if you go back to chapter 13. Chapter 13, verse 14, it says, but now your reign will not endure, because this is Samuel talking to Saul, and he's basically putting him in his place. He was like, you have been foolish. You have not kept the command the Lord your God gave you. It was at this time that the Lord would have permanently established your reign over Israel. So he's letting him know, like, if you were to have done right, this is the time God would have done what he said he was going to do, and it's not happening. Samuel continues to tell Saul, but now your reign will not endure. The Lord has found a man after his own heart, and the Lord has appointed him as ruler over his people, because you have not done what the Lord commanded. So in other words, it don't matter how great you are. It don't matter what's going on, right? You can't be replaced. Because I remember when Saul first came to the scene. Let me see something. When Saul first came to the scene, listen to this. Chapter 9 says this. It says, there was a prominent man of Benjamin named Kish, son of Abiel, son of Zeror, son of Bechorath, son of Aphiah, son of a Benjaminite. He had a son named Saul. Kish, which is Saul's dad, Kish had a son named Saul, an impressive young man. The Bible describes Saul as an impressive young man. Listen to this. There was no one more impressive among the Israelites than he. He stood a head taller than anyone else. This is a word, oh my goodness. So that's chapter 9. So let's scoot all the way back over to chapter 13, sorry, where Samuel is talking to Saul. And again, what was he saying in verse 13? Chapter 13, verse 13. Samuel said to Saul, you have been foolish. You have not kept the command the Lord your God gave you. It was at this time that the Lord would have permanently established your reign over Israel, but now your reign will not endure. The Lord has found another man after God's own heart. So in other words, don't think you can't be replaced. Don't think that God's will for the world will be upheld because you don't want to do your part. I'm speaking to myself as I'm speaking to y'all. Like, just because you don't want to do something, God can find a replacement. Respectfully, like, he'll find somebody else. Get somebody else to do it. He will. What I want to get at, though, is not to, like, down Saul. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But it is important to point out that when God has established you in a position or not, we're all in position in some way, some form. It is so vital that we don't mishandle our assignments. It's so vital that we don't mishandle. It's not even that we mishandle the assignment. It just goes to show that God sees something in us, which is even why he calls us to do certain things. And again, it's not to down Saul. Avery, you low-key made me lose my train of thought. But it's not to down Saul. But it's just sad a little bit to know he comes to the scene and he's all these things. He's impressive. He stood taller than anyone else. And the Bible says there was no one more impressive among the Israelites than he at that time. You know, and then that ends up being, you know, your storyline. So all I want to say is don't think that you can't be replaced. Also, have a heart for God to the point that it's like you don't want to mishandle an assignment he gives you. Be honored that he gives you, that he's even thinking of you to give you an assignment of any kind, to help somebody, to lead somebody, to be whatever it is. So as we continue on, Saul's son, because even when I was reading 13, I knew like the whole after God's own heart scripture. I knew they were talking about David, but they didn't even mention David in this point in time. They just say, but God has found somebody else. Chapter 14, at the end of chapter 14, the Bible does give us like a quick summary of Saul's kingship. So chapter 15 starts with Samuel told Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint you as king over the people of Israel. Now listen to the words of the Lord. This is what the Lord of the army say. I witnessed what the Amalekites did to the Israelites when they opposed them along the way as they were coming out of Egypt. Now go and attack the Amalekites and completely destroy everything they have. Do not spare them. Kill men, women, infants, nursing babies, oxen, sheep, camels, and donkeys. Then Saul summoned the troops and counted them. And then this is where we see that he has the intention of following the command of the Lord, because verse 4, chapter 15, verse 4 says that he gathered the armies, 200,000 foot soldiers and 10,000 men from Judah. Saul came to the city of Amalek, and set up the ambush. He warned the Kenites, since you showed kindness to all the Israelites, when they came out of Egypt, go on and leave. Get away from the Amalekites or I'll sweep you away with them. So they left. Then Saul struck down the Amalekites. He captured the king Agag alive, and he completely destroyed all the rest of the people. Saul and the troops spared Agag and the best of the sheep and the cattle and choice of animals, as well as the young rams and the best of everything. Do you see how even in that he's already going against, what did the Lord say? Samuel gave him the word. He says, this is what the Lord said. Do not spare them. Completely destroy everything they have. Kill everything. Leave nothing. Spare nothing. So then you scoot down to verse 9. They spared Agag, the king of Amalek, the best of the sheep, the best of the goats. The Bible says they were not willing to destroy them, but they did destroy all the worthless and unwanted things. Then the word of the Lord came to Samuel. I regret that I made Saul king, for he has turned away from following me and has not carried out my instructions. So Samuel became angry and cried out to the Lord all night. So this is this is the thing. All I'm getting at, and this is already a word, like I'm already getting a whole new revelation outside of what I was going to read. So thank you, Holy Spirit. So it just goes to show, like, imagine God regretting like making you into leadership. And yes, God is a all-knowing God. But I think this was just highlighting how, like the commentary was saying, that God was just grieving the fact that his son wasn't doing right. He wasn't doing right. Saul was not doing right. He was not following the commands. He was not obeying. He was doing what he wanted to do. He started with the intention, but the follow-through was trash. He did not do what he was supposed to do. So it says, early in the morning, Samuel got up to confront Saul, but it was reported to Samuel. Saul went to Carmel, where he set up a monument for himself. So not only are you disobeying, but now you're setting up a monument for yourself. Like, who are you? Like, what are you doing that for? Okay. So then this is where Samuel finds out that Saul took some of the best of the sheep and goats and cattle. So Samuel says, stop. Let me tell you what the Lord said to me last night. So he said, tell me. Samuel said, although you once considered yourself unimportant, have you not become the leader of the tribes of Israel? The Lord anointed you king over Israel. And then you set on a mission and said, go and completely destroy the sinful Amalekites. Fight against them until you have annihilated them. So why didn't you obey the Lord? Why did you rush on the plunder and do what was evil in the sight of the Lord? Saul said, but I did obey the Lord. I went on the mission the Lord gave me. I brought back King Agag of Amalek, and I completely destroyed the Amalekites. The troops took sheep, goats, and cattle from the plunder, the best of what was set apart for destruction, to sacrifice to the Lord your God at Gilgal. Then Samuel said, does the Lord take pleasure in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as in obeying God? So this lets you know right here, obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience means more to God than sacrifice. It says, look, to obey is better than sacrifice. Didn't realize it was actually going to be in scripture. Look, to obey is better than sacrifice. So because of this, so just kind of scrambling through. So because of this, you have been rejected as king. Then Saul said to Samuel, I have sinned. I have transgressed the Lord's command and your words because I was afraid of the people. I obeyed them. Now, therefore, please forgive my sin and return with me so I can worship the Lord. So it's just unfortunate, you know. And then this is what we're bringing into King David. So honestly, I feel like that's a good stopping point. I just feel like there's so much even in the story of Saul and how, you know, and how his disobedience and things caused him to really lose out on, you know, what God really wanted to do in his life. And I think that's something to really think about and reflect on even in our own lives. I think that's a good stopping point. Thank y'all for Bible studying with me. I think that's powerful. And honestly, there's so much to unpack, even when we talk about, you know, assignments that God gives us and how we try to end up doing our own thing and things like that. I think it's a good reflection moment for all of us just to kind of think back, like, what are some things that God is calling us to, and how are we actually handling those things, and are we focusing more on like what we want to do as opposed to what God actually said to do, and you know, so forth and so forth. So just wanted to throw that in there. I think that was a good read. So I'll come back later. I might switch my other camera because this one's dying. So I'll be back. I'm getting ready to finish up cleaning up my office space here in my home. This was long overdue, and I just figured I'd talk to you guys while I do that and just kind of vent. And yeah. Why did I buy my mom the new Fenty lipstick? And her birthday was March 14th, and it is March 30th. She still hasn't gotten it, which is my fault. I literally seen her, like, was it yesterday? 2 nights ago. I was with her 2 nights ago and I forgot to give it to her. So honestly, it's my fault. A lot of tax stuff in there. I had a tax appointment today, but I moved it because I had a whole bunch of other stuff I needed to do. Just kind of get out of the way. So I moved my tax appointment to tomorrow. So fun, fun, fun. Y'all, tax season stresses me out. Like, nobody really talks about tax season like that. So I'll be feeling alone sometimes when it comes to tax season, but I'm just like learning, especially as an entrepreneur, like doing taxes as an entrepreneur is so different, more stressful, and there's more things that you like need to have in place and need to do and need to like pay ahead for, and just like, there's just so many things, and it's so stressful because I'm trying to get ahead, but it feels like I can't. There's that. But also I'm getting ready to get rid of this rug out of here. I love this rug. I got this rug from World Market last year, and I got it through a campaign I did with them. I think I'm just gonna move this to my guest room for now. And yeah, because even though I won't have a rug in here right now, I am looking at one that's on Amazon, and I kind of want to go ahead and hop on it because it's on sale. It's a regular. Okay, what in the world was I saying? My battery, my vlogging camera died. Yeah, I'm looking at a rug right now on Amazon, and it's on sale. It's a regular $130. It's on sale right now for $108. So it says it's about 15% off. So I'm like, I want to keep looking just for a little bit, but the rug I want it to be nice, comfy, but still some structure. I am coming to this realization about myself that it's okay to not like color like that. Like, for so long I've been trying to implement color and just implement all this other stuff, and it's just like, Jalen, you are your own person. Like, grow into and lean into what you like. Like, God is literally, and this may be deep to some, but whatever, like, God has literally designed us the way he likes. Yes, it is something that we have to grow into and learn into and lean into and all these other things and unlearn some things. But even when it comes down to like style, like how I dress, it's just how I like to dress. And again, even with social media, like, your people are gonna find you. People who like to dress like you are gonna find you. People who like your style are gonna find you. Like, that's just how it is, how you do your life. Your people are gonna find you. All I'm saying is, when it comes to my home, I'm a very neutral person. I do not care to have a lot of color. I like neutral, just kind of reminds me of peace. So those type of colors bring me peace. And it's not even colors like beige, like, it's just all around like muted colors. Like, that's just my thing. And I'm just no longer, and not even that I was really trying to like force myself to not be like that. Jalen, that's just what you like, and that's okay. There's that. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But anyway, so this is what my office looks like right now. I took out, I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but I had this other like bookshelf in here. I took it out because it was just honestly in the way. And then I have my little chair over here in the corner. I may or may not keep that there. Again, this rug with Avery literally waiting for me to play with her. You'll get it. And then I have this chair right here. Don't mind my hot sauce. And then I recently got this chair from Amazon, which I'm obsessed with. It's super cute and soft and comfortable, which I low-key feel like I should make like a little reel on it. And then here is my desk. My desk is a mess, but it was worse than that, but I'm like cleaning it up. So how this room is structured, I do not like, and for the life of me, I do not like having my back towards a door. So where I sit right now with my desk, my back is to the door of this room. I do not like that. I'm not gonna continue to have that because I'm not even comfortable putting my headphones on my ears, because it's like, you don't sit with your back towards the door. You just don't, you just never know. You just don't do that. So I'm switching it. I'm gonna move some stuff, and I'm gonna start with moving the rug, because the rug I'm getting, like I said, I'm taking the rug out of here, and I think I'm just gonna transfer it for now to my guest room. Oh my God, look at my view. Look at my boobs. Look at my boobs. Give me my side, you can get my sock. You're the reason why I can't find any of my black socks anymore. I have 2 pair. I bought a big pack of black socks some months ago. I have like 2 pair that I rotate now. I have to keep washing them. I really feel like somebody's taking my socks. Hey boobs, do you want mommy socks? Do you want mommy socks? Get my bookie bookie, my bookie. standing shelf desk. I'm gonna show y'all when I finally get it up and situated. But I think I put in the last vlog, not the last vlog, but the one before that. But I don't know if I ever like showed y'all the ending product. I don't know. And I think my camera died that day when I was recording. Like every single time I get ready to film is when my battery on my camera wants to die. Like earlier, it had just died. I had to give myself a talk to be like, Jalen, go get the battery. Go get your battery that you got charging, okay? It's not that serious. Sometimes things will inconvenience you, but if you still want it done, you have to still get up. Just so this can't expose the floor again. Y'all don't mind my ashy legs. I was just on the floor with my dog. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put the desk now. I think I already know my answer. Ugh. Started getting this house in order. Then I'm going out of town this weekend. Just a quick trip. Going to see my family. So let me show you the desk real quick before I actually start moving stuff. So here's the desk. And how it works is it has these little things right here on the side. So what you can do is hit that and it raises. So literally it's super high off the ground now. So if I wanted to stand up and work, I mean, I'm right here at it. It's already set on these little things. So this is the up and down. This is how you can customize how tall or short you want it. This, if you want to stand, you can just hit this little guy and he'll raise. Or if you want to sit down, you can just hit that little guy and then it'll bring down to like, you know. And then this is gonna be here for you to adjust because all of us are all different, you know, heights or whatever. So if you're shorter or taller, you can adjust it there after you hit those. And then these are two other options. I'm not sure what the 3 and the 4 are. But yeah, but I got this joint from Amazon. And I remember I shopped for so long for a standing desk. I was like, I know how much I want to pay for it. I know I don't want to spend too much money. And I've seen so many of those desks floating around because you know how them ads do. So now I just need to clean off my desk. This desk is filthy. So let's do that. I got Avery some doggy perfume, super cute. Okay guys, so I have moved some stuff around in here. So now, honestly, what I would like to do is go to Home Goods. I'm about to say up the street from my house. It is not up the street. I'm not as good of a decorator as I thought because what is this? What is this? Hi, Avery. But this is my thing. Like, I loved my desk here, but then that causes me to have my back towards the door. The only other thing I could do is slide the desk out and just have it like that way you'll see the back of my computers, which I could do that, but if I'm honest, I don't really want to. Just maybe I need to go find maybe some decor pieces or something. I don't know, just to kill some time up until, or maybe I could wait. Let me ask, because I'm over procrastinating because I could go downstairs. Hey, let me know if you still want to shoot when you get off of work. And if so, or even if not, I do want to run by Home Goods and also, of course, go get my boots. So just let me know what you want to do. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna put a pin in that. I'm gonna just come back. I want to come downstairs and I'm trying to figure out what the heck to do with my house downstairs. Because right now it just looks stupid. It just looks ridiculous. And yeah. So I have this little basket that has nails and stuff. And I'm really honestly trying to avoid putting a bunch of holes in my wall. Trying to hold y'all where y'all can't see out my window. I have these pictures and I cannot decide for the life of me of where I want them. I thought about putting them in my room. I thought about putting them down here for the dining room area. I thought about putting them here, but I feel like if I put 2 pictures here, it's just gonna be very, very, very crowded. I'm not gonna like that, but I love this because this matches my light fixture up here. You see how it's black and gold? Black and gold, yeah. Dining room area, which I'm not happy with the dining room area period just because it's just all the boxes right there. Or I could put it right here where I have my mirror. And then of course I would just move the mirror somewhere else. But I don't know, I like taking pictures right there. I don't know, because I could always put the mirror. This is so interesting to me that I don't know how to decorate my home. Like there's so many things I could do. But as soon as I moved that Papasan chair out of this corner, I was instantly happy. I kind of want to move this lamp. I really don't like this lamp here, and if I'm honest, I love my family. Love y'all to death, but come on down. This ain't giving right now. Okay, I'm gonna find something else to do with my family's pictures. I don't know where to. Cause here's the thing, this bench right here, I love it. But I also thought about putting it over here by the door. Jalen, let's just try it, okay? Just try it, y'all, just ignore me. Just try it, baby love, okay? I'm gonna sit y'all up here on this box so y'all can have like a bigger view of everything. And I'm gonna just do this in time lapse because this is where I'm at. To go above this little area right here. So you see like this area, like this would be real cute right here. Okay, let's put this up. Like let's do one project at a time. I'm not in love with everything, but for now, I just recognize like I need something else to kind of like close off this space, give it more structure. So I purchased a new coffee table. All the rock music going on in the background, I cut on Hotel Transylvania. Now, yes, Avery sits and watches TV. She sits up here just like this, and she watches TV with her beautiful self. You guys, so I just got a Gymshark package in the mail. I have been stalking their website to find the green. The green had been sold out for a minute. So I had to buy the pants and the hoodie separately. So the hoodie just got here today, and I just placed the order for the pants because I checked the website today, and the pants in my size finally back in stock. The smalls be going, okay? The smalls be going, and I just absolutely love these sets. I know it's getting warmer outside, but I don't care. When I'm sitting in the house and I'm working and I'm chilling, these sets come in handy. These sets come in handy. And honestly, like, I don't shop that much like for the season. Like, obviously I'll shop for the season, like if I need to wear a dress and it's summertime, if I need to buy a coat for the wintertime, like obviously I'll do that. What you doing over here, Pooh? But my manager was like, Jalen, it's literally getting ready to get hot outside. Like, why are you buying hoodie sets? And I'm like, them joints year round. Like in the house, just cause it's burning, scalding hot outside don't mean I'm in a tank top and shorts in the house. Like, it just depends. Now, it depends on what you got the temperature on in your house. It's just cozy. It's just very cozy, and I love stuff like that. And like I said, it don't seem like summer sticks around that much. Honestly, the colder season has been sticking around a little longer than usual. So we don't know what season it is at this point. But at this point, I'm dressing for what I. So it is what it is.